My name is Chantel Essay and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, before I go into the gist for today, if you haven't subscribed, please click the link to the subscribe button. My name is Chantel Essay and welcome to my YouTube channel, literally officially my very first official YouTube video. All the other videos that you've seen, well, they're just there, but this is the major video. This series is a series that you don't want to miss. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell icon below so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And I just want to quickly send a shout out to my sponsors, Dimmy's Crochet. They are the ones that, well, sent me this beautiful hair. Look at how beautiful I'm looking. And then Craig's Beauty Salon, they made my hair for me. Shout out to Auntie Christy. And also Egosa Signatures. She styled me. I have a very beautiful green dress on, thanks to Egosa Signatures. All right, so let's stop talking and let's get straight into this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I was kidnapped when I was 14 years old. I was not kidnapped, but I lied that I was kidnapped. I know most of you might think, oh, I'm a bad girl, I was a bad child, I was just 14, what do I know? But when I finish with this story, you will decide if I'm a bad child or if I was a bad child or not. So I grew up in a very conservative home and my father was a very, 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 very strict man. He was a disciplinarian and there was really nothing we could do. We couldn't go out, we couldn't have friends, we're not enjoying, you know, ourselves as children. So where we were living, I grew up in Abeokuta, by the way, Omoegba. Hey! Where we lived in Abeokuta was a 3-bedroom flat and our landlady was a Catholic. So every Easter Monday, we would go to Sacred Heart Catholic College and have picnic, right? And I would meet people, like that was my only avenue of meeting people because I attended an only girls school, AGGS, and I didn't really like most of the people that attended my school. So anyways, I was always looking forward to Easter Monday, you know, going to eat rice, enjoying myself, meeting people. So on this particular Easter Monday, I met this boy. His name is Taiwo. He's a twin, very identical. And it was just something really nice for me because it was the first boy I ever met in my life, like, well, for the first time. And I wasn't really talking to boys, so that was like my first encounter with a boy officially, and I liked him, although I don't know what I liked about him, and I'm not attracted to him again, but I liked him then. And he was shy. We danced. Yeah, we danced. Oh, so romantic. And then I asked for his number. He didn't have a phone, but his twin brother had a phone, and he gave me his twin brother's number. So when I got to school, my friends were like, oh my god. So my native name is Efe, so they just call me Efe. Oh my god, Efe. Oh, you met Taiwo? That boy is the most popular boy in his school. I was like, really? They said yes, so he's in SS3, and then I was in SS2 that time. I was like, wow, okay. I like him more. Like, he stays at where he stays. I'm not going to mention where he stays, but I was very, very eager, and I'm a go-getter. Like when I like somebody, I'll tell you I like you, even though I'm not like that again, because bros, if I like you, well, you need to like me first. I need to be sure that you like me first before I tell you that I like you. So, but then I used to be very bold and everything, like, yeah, I like this guy. So I called him on the phone. Well, I called his twin brother, and then they gave me the phone, and then he was surprised. You know those boys that used to act like bad boy, but nothing, they don't know anything. So I basically like poured water on his body on the phone. Like, was like, oh my god, a girl is calling me. And anyways, let's move to I'm just giving you like background to the gist so you understand this gist. So my mom just gave birth to my younger sister, and my grandma came for Omugo. And my older brother, I have a brother in London. He had come to Nigeria for Easter and he bought me a Samsung phone, a Samsung sliding phone. So I was so happy that I had a new phone. My dad took the phone. According to him, he said I wasn't ready for a phone yet. Anyways, the phone fell down when he was using it and the screen broke, so he had to give it to a phone repairer to fix. So now I had already started my romance with Taiwo. I started my romance with Taiwo, and it was just I wanted to see him every time, because it was a new experience for me. So I wanted to see him every time. So on this particular day, my dad sent me to collect the phone from the phone repairer, and the phone repairer's shop was close to where Taiwo lived. So when I went there, thankfully, the phone repairer said the phone wasn't ready yet, that I should come back in 30 minutes. So I just thought to myself that, okay, if I enter bike to this guy's house, I'll spend there for like 30 minutes and I'll not come back to the shop. I'll not collect the phone, I'll not go home. So I don't calculate time. So as I entered bike home, brethren, I entered bike to this boy's house. Even he was surprised. He was just like, this girl, she's in love, because I was in love. Eh? Please, oh, I was in love. And when I'm in love, I go all out for the person I love. Yeah. I'm romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic. Okay, so I was so much in love. I went to his house and we went to the balcony. We're sitting and he has this beautiful balcony, or they used to have. I don't know if they still have. But the balcony was so beautiful. Flower pots everywhere, beautiful flowers. Everywhere was green. So we sat down and we were just staring into each other's eyes. No jokes. Like, we're just looking at ourselves. Like, oh, he's so cute. It was like, oh, she's so pretty. We kept on looking at ourselves. I didn't know when 1 hour flew by. I was like, oh, I didn't want the time to end. Why did time just fly? So it was like somebody just snapped their fingers and my eyes became closed. Like, hey, but my papa gonna kill me today. I don't read. So I jumped up. I said, I was like, okay. So I entered bike, 20 naira bike. Bike was very cheap that time, not now. That time, 20 naira bike carried me. I got home. We had a back gate. So I entered I came in from the back. I knew that my father, I knew that my parents, my dad, my mom, my siblings, my grandma, they were all worried about me. But my father obviously thought I went somewhere. Oh, duh, I went to meet a boy. But he didn't know. So I said, what am I going to do? What I'll go do? How will I escape this situation? So I now went, we were living in a 2-story building, so there was a staircase. That's how I went there. I went to the staircase. I rubbed myself on sand. Rubbed my face, as in baptized myself in sand. I now wore my acting coat. I'm a very good actor. Forget. And I entered the house. When I opened the door, I just said, Daddy, I was kidnapped. So let me just tell you, my father, you cannot lie to my father will catch you. Like, you cannot lie to my dad. Which mind do you have? So for me to have said that kind of thing, my father believed me, because he didn't think in his wildest dream I would tell that kind of lie. So because he was already angry and he was like, hey, I go kill this pikin today, he first of all slapped me. Hot slap, I saw stars. Pwah! You see everything? I said, my grandma was like, hey, Najewo, leave her. He said, they kidnap her, leave her. My grandma, she's so soft. I love her so much. Grandma, thank you for saving me that day. So my dad was like, this is what I said, Daddy, I was kidnapped. Look, when I said that I was kidnapped, I did not have any backstory. At that point, I was already calculating what lie I was going to, because any small pakam like this, my father would catch me in the lie. So my father said, what happened? I said, when I was going to the phone shop, the man said I should come back in 30 minutes. So when I was now coming back, somebody now tapped me and I said, Ouni. So Ouni means she's the one. This is the person in Yoruba. So, and I said, I just lost my consciousness. I don't know what happened again. And then I now woke up now, completed building at Opik. So there's a place called Opik. It's like, Opik is like the computer village of Lagos. So that's where you see all the phone shops everywhere. So I had seen an uncompleted building at Opik when I was going to Taiwo's house. I just used that one. I just said, Opik. So I woke up. My father was surprised. He was stunned. He was just looking at me like, like, could this girl be lying? No, she can't tell this kind of like, nah, she's not like this. Like, he didn't want to believe. And I said, my mommy should go and check me if I was raped. So I now went inside the room. My mommy now opened my private parts, checked. I was a virgin that time. I mean, I knew that nothing, but I just played along. Mommy now said, nothing, she's okay. So my head was like, thank God. Thank God. So, but this is not simple. Like, you know when you want to kill a child, like, I go kill this pikin today, I go kill you today, but I don't give away. So my father said I should sleep in his room. I slept in my father's room that night, and in the night, middle of the night, my daddy woke me up. He said, tell me the story again. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I had attached my story, put all the backstory, see, suspense, thriller, everything. You couldn't, but as in covered up all the loopholes. I cemented my story. I said, no, daddy, this is what happened. I said, that is what happened. I was walking on the road. Somebody touched me and I gave up. I did not give up. I fainted. And I woke up in an uncompleted building and an Okada. And I said, so then I said, how did you wake up? And I said, okay, if I say I woke up like this, there'll be suspicion. And I said, I woke up like this on my side. And I said, okay, what now happened? And I said, so I stood up and I looked, and I saw Okada. And I said, Okada, please take me home. Take me home. And I said, okay, I'll take you home. And I said, just like that, this was a miracle. God is good. So I entered the back man carried me to the house. I said, she stopped there. I thanked him, and then I came inside the house. And I said, so do you believe that it was God that saved you? I said, it's God, Daddy. I said, that is God. The Lord Most High was watching over me. And I said, see why I said you should always be praying? I said, Daddy, I pray. I pray, Daddy. He said, you pray? I said, Daddy, I pray. He said, you better be praying very well now. You need to fast. I said, Daddy, Daddy, I'll pray. That's me. I'm the prayer warrior. And I said, okay, no problem. Thank God. We thank God for you. Thank God for you. We thank God for you. So that's the story of how I was kidnapped. And when I think about this story over and over again, I realized that the reason I did not have a reason to tell a lie. I mean, I could have just said I went to my friend's house, but the fact that my father was a disciplinarian and was too strict and we're not allowed to do anything, I was scared. And I feel like as parents, when you have children, you should not be too, strict, and let your child be able to tell you things. Let your child be able to confide in you. Let your child be able to, even though the Bible said, train up your child in the way you should go, and when he grows up, he won't, depart from whatever training that you give your child. But at the same time, you should be your child's friend. I mean, I did not have a reason to lie to my dad, but because I knew my dad was going to kill me. In fact, he would have murdered me that night, literally. I had to, come up with another way out, a way out. This story has a part 2 because something happened to Taiwo later. I'm going to say this story some other time. But the moral of today's story is that if you have children, be their friends, right? Be their friends, and don't be too strict. Yes, you can, flog your child, whoop your child if your child misbehaves, you understand? But at the same time, you need to explain to your child the reason for, the ass whooping, the reason for the beating, the reason for the punishment and stuff. Explain to your child and just communicate with your child, and don't be too strict, because of that, a lot of things happened to me, because of my upbringing. It was good, but the cons were more than the pros for me, because I was a very special child. I am a special child. Anyways, thank you for sitting down and listening to my rant. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and leave your comment below. I would really like to hear or to read whatever you have to say. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. My name is Chantel Essay. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.